It's time for a little comedy, a little content, and a lot of conversation. It's the Geno Jones Show, exclusively right here on YouTube. And now here's your host, Geno Jones.
Hey, what's happening, everybody? It is showtime, Geno Jones showtime. So listen up. So I come to you live, normally Monday through Friday. Okay, here, let me just click something because, the enemy's always busy. He is, but it's okay. Let me just click. There we go. All right, we're back. So I come to you live Monday through Friday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern. Hey, Chicago, a little after 5:30. Live in Los Angeles on the West Coast. It's about 3:32, 3:33, somewhere. A little bit after 3:30. So tell everybody to subscribe to the Geno Jones Show YouTube channel. Subscribe and share and screen grab. Rip some of the video. Like, binge watch all my back episodes. Please leave your comments in the comments section. The Geno Jones Show brought to you by City Vibes Bar and Lounge. Shout out to Corey and Kenya Williams. Big event over the weekend. They celebrated their wedding anniversary, and Corey, my man Corey, celebrated his birthday. So Corey, happy birthday to you, partner. I know you celebrated all weekend. I got a chance to see him Saturday night. So you can follow City Vibes on Facebook, Instagram, and on TikTok, they say, right? Also, the Geno Jones Show brought to you by the Crate Group. Coming up in a couple days, the big 3-day event, part of Black History Month. It is the Gullah Harambe event. 3 days of events, music and food, art, culture, and so much more. And the great thing, all 3 events at venues all around the country, all 3 days, I should say. It's multiple events. 3 days worth of events starting this Thursday, the 6th, the 7th, and 8th of February. And every event at any venue, any location, free admission. How about that? All right, let me kick this show off, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to everybody watching me live here. There's something on my screen that you all can't see, but I can see. So if you're watching me live, and I know folks are, please, you see where it says live chat. You're watching this show. You probably see below the screen, it'll say a live chat. That means I have a chat room where you can jump in and you can post something. You can just type in a message. You can type in and say hello. You can, you got a question, you got a comment, all that you want me to shout you out. If you're in your hair salon or nail salon or at home, maybe you're taking a break. You could be in the laundromat, anywhere. You could be in your den. You got your little earbuds in, wherever you're watching me. Maybe at the airport, at your gate, about to get on a flight, waiting to get on a flight, departing or leaving, or whatever it is. Feel free to leave a comment in my comment section right there where it says live chat, and I will shout you out. I'll answer whatever question that you have if I can. So listen, let me start off today's show. There's been a lot of talk about Target. So many companies, they have ended their diversity, equity, and inclusion. Let me explain something. So diversity, equity, and inclusion programs, they were programs to get corporations that, for the most part, were run by, and the majority of their employees were basically white men, to get these companies to look outside of themselves and realize they're very talented and more than competent, more than qualified people from all backgrounds. White men are not the only people who have talent and who are competent and who are skilled. You have people of all backgrounds and genders and ideologies and sexual preferences and anything. So really, because the number one group of people that benefited from diversity, equity, and inclusion, like affirmative action, it wasn't black people. It was actually white women. Then the second biggest beneficiaries were our Latino and Hispanic brothers and sisters. And our third biggest beneficiary in terms of a group were our Asian American brothers and sisters. And then somewhere in there you had veterans. You also in there you had, I think it was either veterans, those who are disabled, who are either veterans or non-veterans. So you had a separate category, those who are veterans, are veterans. Then you had a category for the disabled Americans, all of a part of diversity, equity, and inclusion. The LGBTQ community also benefited. And believe it or not, down at the bottom, those who benefited after all who, in terms of these programs, helping to advance, the growth or the hiring of all these different groups. At the very bottom, the last, no surprise, was us, as Black Americans. So I just wanted to explain to you exactly, so that's what diversity, equity, and inclusion is all about. Now, so let's fast forward something, because there's been a lot of talk about Target getting rid of their diversity, equity, and inclusion program, Walmart, the two of the biggest companies, but there's so many others. I mean, from McDonald's, I could go on and on and on, but I want to focus on Target and Walmart, specifically Target, because they've got a lot of attention in the culture, in our community as Black Americans. So let me give you some simple numbers. Now, you don't have to take my word for it. All right, you got Google, you got Google Gemini, you got Chat GPT. So you can do your own homework. Don't take my word for it. I'm telling you where you can go and get this information. If you say, all right, well, Geno, now where'd you get these numbers from? And how do we know that, this is not some disinformation? If you're new to the show, understand that one of the mottos, the credo of this show, is a phrase my grandmother used to use, my late grandmother, who I'm named after, Jean Jones. She said, Jeannie, tell the truth, shame the devil. Say that again. Tell the truth, shame the devil. Let me see. Okay, there you go. Glad to be watching. Good. I'm glad you're watching too, Mother, and everybody else. Everybody jump in there. If you're watching me live, please jump in my chat room real quick and say hello. So I was taught, tell the truth, shame the devil. That plain and simple. So here we go. Let's talk about Target and Black Americans and how much money Black Americans spend in Target. Let's start off by Black Americans spend $30 million a day across America. All the Targets across America, Black people in this country spend $30 million a day. Rounded, it's like 29 point. So just rounded, I'm rounding up here. $30 million. Think about that. Target gets $30 million every day from Black people in America. Now you can do the math. That is roughly $900 million a month. Nearly $1 billion. So if it's 31 days, so in a calendar month, Black people in America spend roughly $900 million every month in Target stores. Okay, think about that. Now, okay, look, I'll do the math for you. So that's nearly $3 billion in 3 months. So you could here's a quick math. If you round up to $1 billion a month, that's 12 billion. So 900 million, somewhere over 10, maybe $11 billion. 11, somewhere north of $10 billion. Somewhere between 11 to 12 billion dollars a year. Not million, billion. A year. 10 to 12 billion, somewhere 11 to 12 billion dollars a year that Black people in America spend at Target. Let's talk about Walmart. In the US, Walmart, I pulled these numbers, the latest numbers I could find were from 2023. Net sales, that means after they pay whatever it is, Walmart's US sales numbers, $442 billion. Say that again. $442 billion a year. Now, black people in America make up roughly like 11% of all their sales, kind of like with Target, because I looked them both up. So that means that black Americans spend nearly 50 billion, not million. This is a month. I mean a year, I'm sorry. This is a year, but you can do the math. So every year, black Americans spend nearly 50. So Target overall, Walmart overall made 442 billion with a B dollars in 2023. And black Americans spent nearly 50 billion. I'm trying to make a B with a B, $50 billion in all of 2023. Now, where am I going with this? So let's fast forward. There's been a lot of talk. There's been a lot of internet chatter. I've seen videos. It's just been talk on social media that the CEOs of Target, Brian Cornell is his name, so you can shoot him an email, and Doug McMillon, the CEO of Walmart, you can shoot him an email too. So apparently the CEOs from Target and Walmart had supposedly, allegedly, had a meeting with Steve Harvey. Now, for the record, according to Steve Harvey, on his radio show this morning, he denied. He said people are lying on him. He didn't know anything about this meeting. Now, that's what the man said out of his mouth. But so I'm just giving you, as they say on the street, I'm giving you the full tea. Now, Steve Harvey denies that he knows anything about this meeting or that he was in any meeting, had anything to do with the CEOs of Target and Walmart. So, but the story allegedly is that the CEOs of Target and Walmart, like I said, Brian Cornell, remember that name, write it down, shoot him an email. He's at Target. The CEO of Walmart, Doug McMillon, remember that name, write it down, shoot him an email, all right? So, apparently, those CEOs set up a meeting. Steve Harvey, Bad Bunny, Latino Hispanic superstar from Puerto Rico, Snoop Dogg, let's see, Nelly was part of that crew, Amber Rose. Those are the majority of them. So, all right. So that is apparently, that was the meeting, allegedly, supposedly. Now, according to the way the story goes, is the first two people that the CEOs from Target and Walmart met with was Steve Harvey and Bad Bunny. Now, allegedly, these CEOs, give me 1 second here, just make an adjustment. I'll talk to you. I'll make sure that screen gets back. So, allegedly, the CEOs from Target and Walmart basically offered Steve Harvey and Bad Bunny $5 million. And they just wanted them to basically tell they wanted Steve Harvey to tell black Americans to keep shopping at Target and Walmart. And they wanted Bad Bunny to tell the Hispanic, Latino brothers and sisters, Puerto Ricans and all of them, to keep shopping at Target and Walmart. They want to just please keep shopping at our stores. That's the campaign. They had some kind of slick name. I forgot, it was something to die, shop or die, some foolishness. And then on top of it, they were saying that, and as a matter of fact, we'll do this. We'll open up 100 Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. Now, for those who don't know the culture, the Black American culture, Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles is a legendary place. First started out in Los Angeles way back in maybe even the late 80s, 90s. It was really popular. Now they're like Roscoe's, primarily in Los Angeles, but I think in some other cities. But a lot of places, they have opened up their own version of chicken and waffles. But like Roscoe's was like the original restaurant that specialized in like chicken, fried chicken, and waffles. So a lot of places kind of copied that style now. And that was in in Target said, we'll open up 100 Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles in our stores, told Steve and Bad Bunny. And in Walmart, we'll open up 300 Taco Bells. Now, according to the story, Bad Bunny wasn't having no parts of it because Bad Bunny asked the CEOs, how soon will you reinstate your DEI programs? And according to the story, allegedly, one of the CDs, I think the CEO of Target, Mr. Brian Cornell, kind of got nervous and was like, kind of said, in a year. And allegedly, according to the story, Steve Harvey was supposedly cool with that. Once again, just because I'm as fair as possible. All right, I will give you all the accurate information I have. If that changes, so supposedly, those who know of the meeting, what was said, Steve Harvey was supposedly like okay with it. But once again, Steve said he didn't know anything about it. People are lying on him. But Bad Bunny allegedly wasn't having any parts of it, and that Steve was trying to talk him in and say, hey man, listen, this is easy money, blah blah blah. The bottom line, Bad Bunny didn't want any parts of it. He left the meeting. The CEOs supposedly looked at Steve Harvey. Steve said, basically, I'm paraphrasing, let me think about it. I'll get back. Yeah, let me think about it. Something to that effect. Then he left. So why am I sharing this? The main reason I want to share this is my monologue today because I have said for a while now, now I'm going to invoke my grandfather, Conway Jones, still the wisest person I ever met. He used to tell me, Jeannie, put valuation. Now I know for my English majors and teachers, I don't think valuation is in the dictionary, but there's a lot of words in there now that wasn't in there before. But he would say, put valuation on people that value you. So I always say, value people, value businesses, companies, people, institutions that value you, that value your family, that value your community, that value your culture, and that value your money. Value businesses, companies, institutions, people that value and see you, that value you, your family, your community, your culture, and your money. My grandmother, Jean Jones, also used to say, Jeannie, don't beg nobody to take your money. If your money's not good enough for them, then you take it somewhere else. She told me that as a little boy. I don't know if it was, I think maybe it was, my mother's watching, she'll tell me after the show. There's a story, I think my grandfather and I went to buy, I think I had saved, because I had this Christmas club where every month my grandfather would take me downtown and I would deposit $10. I had my own little passbook savings account where I had the little passbook, and I would go and fill out the deposit slip, and I would give them the deposit slip and $10, and then they would give me a receipt, and they would stamp my passbook, and it would show how much money I had in the bank. So by December, I'd have about $120 to do whatever I wanted to do with it. And then, I could buy me something. And I remembered, I think it was like a white, kind of cream, white and yellow. It had, I don't know why I can remember this. This is so long ago. It was like a white sweater, and it had like maybe yellow stripes or something else. So anyway, we went, I forgot what store, maybe Marshall Field's, Carson's back in the day. Marshall Field now is Macy's, but in Chicago back in the day, Marshall Field's was the #1 department store. Carson was like #2. It was like the Target to Walmart. Carson, Perry, Scott and Company. So anyway, we went downtown and I got the sweater, but I think my grandfather, I think he did, Mother, mentioned to my grandmother, I guess these people were acting funny, like they didn't want to, wait on us. They didn't want to deal with us as customers. They didn't want to wait on us or, let us pay for whatever. And man, my grandmother, who didn't cuss, if she called you a heifer, and if she said damn or hell, you had just got cussed out. But Gene Jones, and I can't remember, I wasn't even a teenager yet. I was probably a preteen, but Gene Jones told me, she said, Jeannie, don't you ever beg anybody to take your money. So that's my message. That's my message to America, really, but that is specifically my message to Black America. You Latino, Hispanic brothers, you need to pay attention to. White women, you need to pay attention. Asian American brothers and sisters, Native American brothers and sisters, veterans, our disabled brothers and sisters, those from the LGBTQ community, because all of us benefited from diversity, equity, and inclusion programs. But to bring it home, to bring it back to my Black people and to the culture, value businesses, company, institutions, and people that value you, your community, your culture, your family, and your money. Spent $30 million a day in Target. We spent in 2023 nearly $50 billion with a B dollars in Walmart. Roughly $900 million a month in Target. So doing the math, that's somewhere north of $11 billion, just under $12 billion a year Black people spend in Walmart. The way to get people's attention with money and power is to dig in their pockets. And the way to stop this crazed dictator, because he's acting like a dictator who's actually on television right now with the wannabe dictator from Israel, the white nationalist, Bibi Netanyahu, their prime minister. The way to get this MAGA cult, the billionaire class, because the billionaire class, they don't give a shit about the poor and working class white people. I've been saying that, but now even some of the MAGA cult members that's not part of the billionaire boys club, the bros club, are waking up. Nick Fuentes, avowed white nationalist. Steve Bannon, kind of pissed off with Elon Musk and the Peter Thiels and that whole ilk. Because they don't give a shit about these poor working class white people or Black people or nobody. It's the hustle. They trying to break in and steal and graft and rig this game where they can get all the money and you and me will get none of it. But the way, this is the chess move. Still, a lot of these CEOs spend a lot of money, or they see a lot of money. Now, 10, 11% may not seem that much, but I guarantee you, no company is trying to lose $3 billion or $50 billion. I don't care who it is. You can ask any CEO, would you be okay? Would you be cool with losing $3 billion in a year? Would you be okay with losing $50 billion in a year? They would probably say, hell no, because if that happens, I'm gonna lose my job as a CEO. So shoot Brian Cornell, Target, that's the CEO, shoot him an email. Shoot the CEO of Walmart, Doug McMillon, an email. Or better yet, you want to send him a message. Send him a message with how you spend your money and where you spend your money and where you stop spending your money. Because the quickest way to get people's attention with money and power is to dig in them pockets and start pulling some of that money out. Because if you start pulling that money out in big chunks, then they realize they will respect the power that we all have. They say money talks, right? Your money talks. Our money talks. $3 billion. That's a lot of money. $900 million a month in Target. That's a lot of money. So do with it what you will. Do your own homework. You can get these numbers yourself. They're easy to find. That's what they got all this AI for. But yes, we spend a lot of money. So we have a lot of power. And we stop spending money in large chunks, then these same CEOs who they've got the ear of the felon 47. And if enough of them see their quarterly profits drop and then keep dropping every 3 months, I guarantee you, let them drop 1 month big enough. I guarantee you, don't worry, they can get the felon on the phone, because a lot of them gave him money for his campaign and inauguration. So the chess move is to put pressure on companies and CEOs like Target and Walmart. And then why would you want to spend your money with people who don't see you as human? Why would you want to spend your money with people who don't value you or your family, your neighborhood, your community, your culture? And they don't value your money. They just figure, black folks, we can throw some celebrities in front of them, and the celebrities will tell them, y'all need to keep shopping at Target and Walmart because they've been good to us. And you got some black businesses in Target and Walmart. And, some black folks work at Target and Walmart. It would be a shame if they lost their money and these black businesses couldn't sell their products in Target or Walmart. But you know what the black businesses could do? They could find, as a matter of fact, they could get together. A lot of them already have an online presence. A lot of these big names, black vendors, black biz product owners, product lines, they don't need Target or Walmart anymore. They can be like, deuces, we're good. We're all we got, but we're all we need for us, by us. All right, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Thank you for letting me be a part of your life. Man, all right, everybody checking in. Mother, thank you. I love you. I will see you. And who else? Oh, hey, Monique. Let me shout you out. Hey, Mo and Barbara. So shout out to Monique, to Mo and Barbara. They won tickets to see Tamia and Joe on my radio show in the morning. And I told them I would shout them out. So listen, Mo, Monique, and Barbara, I hope you all enjoyed the show. Mo, remember what I told you? The energy in the monologue is fire. It's the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So I hope you enjoyed the show. So if you and Barbara enjoyed it, please leave your comments in the comment section. Tell everybody that you know to subscribe to the channel. Do me a favor, you can share the episode, you can copy and paste the link, you can tag everybody on all of your social media platforms. You can copy and paste the link in an email or text message, however you want to do it. There, let's see. Oh, good. Thank you. We loved it, and I spoke the truth. Thank you, Mo. Thank you, man. That means more to me than anything. Like I told you, you all made my day earlier, and that last post, you really made my day. So spread the word for me, Mo. You and your auntie and everybody else. All right, I need y'all to watch every day and tell everybody to please subscribe to the channel, because I'm about 270 new subscribers away from getting checks from YouTube for my media company. They'll start running ads on a regular basis. And when they do that, they'll pay your media company to run ads on your show and on your channel with your media company. So we really need to support Black-owned media. We need to support Black-owned businesses in every area, every institution, you name it, every walk of life. Because like I said, we're all we got. But the truth is we are all we need. And the people that want to oppress us, they don't want us to know that. That's why they keep trying to pit us against each other and trying to get celebrities and to get them to go against the culture and the community. And I will close by saying this. Thank you. I'm going to close the show by saying this. It's America. Look, you got a right to, make money. However, even if it's illegal, we want to talk about the illegality when you got a felon that's in the White House. I digress. So if you want to take whoever the celebrity is, it doesn't even have to be a celebrity. It could be somebody maybe not that famous. Whoever, social media influencer, somebody walking down the street, hanging out that everybody knows in the neighborhood. However, Target or Walmart or any of these other companies want to do it. So, yeah, you got a right to make money however you want to make money. Legally, and if it ain't legal, if you do what you got to do, and it's according to the dude that's now in the White House, it ain't a crime unless you get caught, or it ain't a crime unless you get convicted. And he couldn't even get convicted, and that's a whole different story. But I will say this, all money ain't good money. All money is not good money. That is my credo. That is what I stand on, 10 toes down, 10 toes firmly standing down on business. All money ain't good money. Because I have been approached by the MAGA cult. Hey, G, why don't you let so-and-so come on, and you're not going to come on this show with the lies, promoting the white nationalism, the misinformation, the disinformation, the lies. I'm not going to promote your bigotry, your misogyny, your sexism, your white nationalism, your bigotry in all of its forms, from anti-Semitism to anti-Muslim, anti-immigrant hate, anti-LGBTQ, sexism, misogyny, and anti-blackness. There's no check big enough for me to take that. I wouldn't have taken it in my 20s. And I'm damn sure here I am, damn near virtually 6 decades on this planet. Oh, I'm not about to do that now. I don't need anybody's money that bad for me to sell out my community and my culture and just sell out humanity. That's me. Everybody's not me. I understand that. I was taught that by my grandparents and my mother. Do with that what you will. But all money ain't good money. Definitely. I'm not going to try to quote the Bible, but there's a saying, what costs a man, if he gives his soul. Look, I didn't teach Bible. I'm sure my mother would type it in. So I didn't teach Bible school, but there's something to the effect, what costs, will it come for you to sell your soul to the devil, sell your soul for some coins? Coins. In the relative scheme of things, $5 million to a company that makes nearly $3 billion alone a year, Target, just off Black Americans. And we only make up 11% of that market. So from white Americans, they're probably getting somewhere close in the range of $700 billion. Come on. No, man. That's not me. The Geno Jones Show brought to you by City Vibes Bar and Lounge, 9730 Dorchester Road. Shout out to Corey and Kenya Williams, the CEOs of City Vibes. DJs Thursday, Friday, Saturday, a Sunday brunch, an all-day Sunday brunch that is spectacular. the ultimate adult night spot. Follow City Vibes, V like Victor, IB is in baby, ES on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And the Crate Group in 2 days kicks off their Gullah Harambe. It's an event, part of Black History, where you celebrate the Gullah Geechee culture with music and food and art and so much more. Events all around the Charleston, South Carolina metro area. And the beautiful thing about it is that every event at every venue is free to get in, free admission. Shout out to the CEO, Mr. Kendrick Bannister. You can follow the Crate Group on Facebook and get all the information about the Crate Group, get all the information about the Gullah Harambe. All right. Shout out to Markel Bailey, the official barber and hairstylist for the Geno Jones Show, the CEO of Designer Cuts here in the Charleston, South Carolina metro, Goose Creek, South Carolina. That's part of our metro. Check him out on Instagram on IG, KELBECUTTINUP, Kel, be cutting up. Allie Jones, the official wardrobe consultant for the show. Check her and her Lexi Jones collection out. LX.N like Nanette, C like Charlie, L like Lexi, underscore is LO dash after the last L. LX.NCL underscore. And Bruce Gage, wardrobe consultant and stylist for the show. Check him out on Instagram, Mario Uomo, Mario. Uomo is an Italian surname, so it sounds like the W-O, but it's U. So MARIOUOMO. Thank you for watching, everybody. Thank you, Monique. Shout out to you. Thank you, Monique. And thank you to Barbara. And, of course, my executive producer, my mom. I'll talk to you shortly. All right, everybody. I love you. We'll see you live Wednesday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern. Don't forget to please leave your comments in the comment section. And please copy and paste the link. Share the show. Be sure to like this and every episode, because that helps the show out. Also helps it out. Helps the show with the algorithms. You know, we got to trick the algorithm is basically a set of instructions that these platforms have to determine who comes to your site and how many people. So we want to give YouTube a set of instructions to make sure everybody's watching this show and they can share it. So please be sure to like this and every episode along. Copy and paste the link in a text message, email. Share the show on everybody you know on their platform, on any social media platform that you have access to, including yours. All right, I love you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you once again, Monique, Barbara, my mother, and everybody else. We'll see you Wednesday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern. Holla, yeah.
Subscribe and tune in to the next episode of the Geno Jones Show, exclusively right here on YouTube.